Hello everyone, today we are here because I'm doing another retrofit to my Golf, and this time it's another useless thing. Well, not completely useless, but anyway, the oil pan sensor for flexible or fixed service intervals. And the benefit of this sensor is that you get the temperature reading of the oil, and also you got a low level warning if obviously your oil is low, and also you get if you have flexible service intervals, this calculates from various data what your quality of oil is based on how the car was driven. And I believe, I don't know, maybe it does some measurements of the oil, but I'm not sure about that, and gives you on the dash when you have to replace your engine oil. So I got this from a junkyard. It's my engine is an ALH diesel engine, and I don't have a sensor, and this comes with a sensor, so the part number ends with N. I will put in the description the part numbers of everything that I used here, including the brackets, the plugs, screws, if you want to buy them new, but I don't recommend it because it's very expensive compared to the value of the car. So it's up to you. So I have the pan, the sensor, this ends with 660B. And there's also a C version, but that is for Golf 5. It fits physically, but I don't know what the differences are. The plug, obviously, it's a 3-pin plug. This is a heat shield, which this plug I got from a newer Audi, but it's the same plug. And this is from an original harness, but it was damaged. The plug was damaged, so I will be replacing only this heat shield tube. That's why will use the zip ties. That's how it's original. You can also see here the original, the marks left by the original zip ties, and also this Copex, this tube, which is how it's original. These are the two brackets. These are on the engine block. This is the upper bracket. This will be very interesting to fit because the space is very narrow. We got also here the part number, and this is the bottom one, which I don't know exactly how it's come like this. So the cable is routed via these two brackets, and these two screws for the brackets, and these clips which I got. So first of all, you need to remove the pan. So you need to drain the oil, remove the 10mm screws all around here, and here are 60mm, 3 of them. We'll see on the car. These have to be torqued down to 12 newtons, and these to 30, if I remember correctly. Remember, this is aluminium, and you don't want to damage the threads. You need also this paste to create a gasket. So this is called Victor Renzo seal. Of course, the old sealant need to be cleaned from this. I used something like a steel wool prior to making this video, so I cleaned this very thoroughly of all the old RTV, and also you need to clean once I will take out the old pan, and you need to clean also the residue from the engine block with the razor blade, because that is steel, so it doesn't get marred. This is a softer alloy. You can also use on this a brush like this, but not made out of steel, but a sort of copper alloy which is softer and doesn't mar up this surface. But I used let me show you what I used actually. I used this Scotch-Brite type of thing to brush off. This is the mechanical part. Then you need to add the harness. The harness is only this 3-pin plug, so pin number 3 will go to the cluster, to the instrument cluster, to the green plug, 32A green plug, pin number 18. The brown is ground, and this one, the pin number 1, is the plus, which is not permanent plus, but it's on switched plus, and will be connected to fuse number 5 behind the fuse box. The third part is actually activating in VCDS, in the diagnostic tool, the coding which will enable this sensor to actually give you the readings. So okay, let's start with taking off the old pan. Let's go under the car and see how it goes. I never took off this pan since I owned the car, so 2005, so this will be interesting. Okay, here's the pan. So we need to loosen these 10mm bolts all around, and these bolts which are 16, this one, and this one, and the ones in here, like so. And then use these places where you can pry on it. And okay, let's crack some bolts. Oh, the other way, right, like so. Notice that these also have an hex head. So here probably I will use a hex head because, well, here it fits, but here no. Like so. Okay, these are not very tight, so as I mentioned, only 12 millimeters, 12 Newton meters. Okay. I already drained the oil, so it's empty. Okay. Also the 16 millimeters. Okay. These are identical. Two more here. But unfortunately I don't reach them, so I will need to use a hex. An Allen key. Sorry. Okay, like so. Did I mention you should wear gloves because this could become very messy, very fast. Doesn't even want to, but it did. Okay, so here, I don't know if you can see it on camera. I don't know why my camera does this. So there are also some screws, and there, and there, and one there. So 4, which I need to take off. So it's a good thing I didn't start crying like an idiot. I knew about them, but now I forgot. I will just loosen them like now. Like so. For this one, these are the slight angle, so you need this socketed Allen wrench because it goes in slightly at an angle. This will be fun to put back, I'm sure. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. But if I drop it... okay. Good. Good. And the last two. One. Okay, now I will use my pry bar. Use these points. And slide. Okay, that was easy. That was very easy. Wow. So this is a first. And here is a dipstick. Interesting. Okay. No glitter. Let me have a look. Never saw. So. Maybe I need to replace this. Oh, this is supposed to be flapping like this? Maybe. I don't know. But this is supposed to be, I think this is supposed to be another part number for the pan which has the sensor. So maybe here goes the sensor, I don't know. I will check. So maybe this baffle here will not accept the sensor. I'm not sure. I need to check. But let's clean it off. Here is the oil pump, the pickup. There's nothing. Well, there is something actually inside. Let me just take a screwdriver. Something suspicious. Yep. Wow. This is a spring.
What?
A spring from what? But it's very interesting. This shouldn't be in here. It's like metal shavings of some sort. No, it's definitely a spring. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. I will show it in the better light. Okay. This is quite a surprise. Okay, so now I cleaned this as best as I could. So looking at this, I realized what it is. Because I was keep buying new bolts. I mean, I bought now a new bolt and I wanted to replace it and this didn't fit. And I didn't know why. I thought I got the wrong part number or something, even though this is original. And now I realized that my pan plug, it's bigger than this. So I believe this is let me just check. What M is this? So this is an M14 and I'm pretty sure it's still screwed in, but I got an M15 because this was playing inside. So this was cross-threaded somewhere between 2000 and 2005 when the previous owner had it. You see all these stripped threads which are here. So this is in the pickup tube from the beginning of time almost, so 19 years. Now I cleaned it the best I could, but wow. Okay, moving on. Okay, so now I realized I put this baffle on the pan and actually you see it sits on the edge and also here. This fits perfectly and this is probably the return. And that's why it was flapping around because it was only in one screw fixed. But yeah, as it sits here, it's okay. And also this cutaway is for the sensor, so this fits here, so it's okay. Okay, I cleaned up the old sealant also from here. Now it's clean. I will install the pickup tube and the baffle plate and check this out. I never saw how it looks. Well, certainly not on my own engine. Anyway. Now I will apply the gasket maker. So the manual says you should put a 3mm bead around the perimeter. So starting from, let's say, here. Inside the screw hole. Not outside of the screw hole, because if you apply it outside the screw hole, then of course your pan will leak, because oil can get through here. Okay, now that's it. Make sure you don't put too much, because if it goes inside here and then can get in the oil and clog all sorts of lines or oil passages, and that's of course not okay. Maybe I put too much. I don't know, it's my first time. Well, I guess it's 3mm, I didn't measure it. Okay, now I will clean once again the bottom of the pan and then install it. Okay, now let me entertain you. Okay. Let me try not to touch anything. Oops. Okay. Okay. I'm on the spot. So here, good. Let me bolt in a couple of them, and then I will go with the Milwaukee. Should have taken the Milwaukee for the first time. Anyway. Let me put it to its lightest setting, so I don't over torque any of them. Not too much. Let me check if these ones line up. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Like so. I remember these go to 30, these go to 12 newtons. These are a lot of screws, man. Now for these hard ones. These are even harder. Last one. Now with the ones that are hardly accessible, I will put them my hand. I will risk it. Torque it to whatever.
Alright.
Okay. So you can see shit. Okay. And another one here. Small correction. These bolts torque to 45, not 30. That's it for today. I will edit no. Let me just install the support of the bracket, which comes mounted here and on top. But I don't know, it's pretty hard to see. I mean, even I can see it. It's there on top and here. Okay, so one bracket goes here. I don't know, maybe you can see it, and the other one goes there on top. Do you see it? There is a screw hole. Let me just install them and I will show you how it looks. That's it for today, guys. I decided to cut it short because it's getting late, and anyway I will include in the next video the brackets, which are easy to install. It's just that the position is very hard to reach to, but otherwise it's straightforward. 2 screws and that's it. Yeah, so in the next video I will show you how I install the harness, where to install it, and also how to activate with the diagnostic program, and also how to read in measuring blocks the temperature and the level. Interesting fact, you saw the bottom of the pan, it's a little bashed. It's from when I bought it in 2005, and it actually has a little crack inside, but it was never leaking, just from here where the thread was gone. So that's it. See you in the second part. Bye.